What's up, Tiger fans? It's Morgan Thomas here from the Morgan Thomas Show, and today we're going to talk about Clemson's big-time defensive tackle target in Travis Shaw. But before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date to all of our new Clemson content that comes out every single week. We've been doing this for over 3 years now, so be a part of our community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But let's get started, fellas. We're going to be talking about Travis Shaw, 2020 defensive tackle target, 6'5", 310 pounds. You heard me right. He's not even finished his senior season yet. 6'5", 310 pounds, Grimsley High School, Greensboro, South Carolina, or Greensboro, North Carolina, excuse me. 5-star, 8th overall nationally. Number 2 defensive tackle in the nation, number 1 player out of North Carolina. We'll talk about a number 2 in another video, so you guys stay tuned. But 27 offers right now. You're looking at Alabama's, Georgia, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Oregon, Southern California. So basically a national gem here. And this guy, when you look at the film, when we pull it up, you will see just how awesome he is. But Big Al, tell us a little bit about what you think you see in Travis Shaw and how good he is compared to what you've seen from film from other guys.
Yeah, well, he's a monster for sure. I mean, he's going to get a lot of Dexter Lawrence comparisons from everything I see. He's, just an absolutely massive individual. You can just tell it from his film. He kind of overpowers everybody on the field. He's got really good burst, I think, for his size. I mean, that's a monster of a body to try to be moving. And he gets a burst off the line. You'll see him playing up a lot as well, in kind of a stance position, like a defensive end. You'll see a lot of that in his film as well. Just completely overwhelms the opponents with his strength. He's a really powerful kid. He's good at getting his hands up. You're going to see a lot of batted down passes in his film as well. He chases plays down. He's not afraid to, get them down from behind, run after the play, which is a high motor type of thing, which is a very good quality in any defensive player. You don't like people, that get kind of lazy when the play gets past them, and he's not that kind of guy, it doesn't seem like. I'd say if he needed to work on anything, it's pretty common of a high school kid to need to work on his pad level. I think he plays a little higher than he needs to, but he doesn't have to play low because he's that much better than everybody else. So that's something that can be worked out pretty easily from him. You can't tell a lot about his hands in the video. The videos are a little farther away. A lot of times high school defensive linemen will need to work on their hands using the shed blocks and that kind of thing. Again, very teachable. This guy's a monster. He's huge. He's pretty fast, like I said, for his size. You want this kid on your team.
Keyword monster there. Houston, what's your thoughts on? My keyword was big bulldozer. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, so according to his Twitter, I think you're shorting him an inch in about 10 pounds. He says he's 6'6", 320. Ooh. And I know that a lot of people say that he compares to Dexter Lawrence. I think it's fair, but I also think it's not fair in the sense that their body types are different. Look, Dexter Lawrence was he was a fridge, basically. He was a space eater, but he also could get after it and get to the quarterback. I look at Travis Shaw, and he's got a little bit of Dexter Lawrence and a little bit of Brian Brzee of what we see. He's a little bit more nimble. I think he's going to be able to get off the ball or get off the blocks a little bit better as far as movement-wise. And if he's able to get his pad level right, much like what Alan was saying, I could see him being a really fierce up the middle guy that's really hard to contain. Maybe an old school name to compare him to would be somebody like Rashad Jackson or somebody like that, just pulling out the hits for all the old school Clemson fans. But I think he's going to be a really, really good addition if he's able to commit to the Tigers.
Yeah, I love what you guys are saying about him. I hope that he commits to the Clemson Tigers. I think he'll be a huge asset, as you guys mentioned. If you look at his body build, he has these huge hips and huge thighs. Just fill up his uniform big time. But just for me, it was just a freak of nature to see this guy basically chasing down running backs to the outside, getting to the sideline before they got there. He's able to hunt you down in option plays and toss plays. he even does those things that Brent Venables likes to do, where he's in a 3-point stance and then all of a sudden pops up and stands straight up just to see what the quarterback will do and how he'll react. Has no issues blowing up guys right in front of him. But really, again, for me, is that part of him where he can stand up and just like sprint down and tackle somebody. Has great open field tackling for a dude that, like you said, lists himself at 6'6", 320 pounds. That'd be my only concern is, man, if he's that big now, hopefully that it's not like a weight issue as he continues to grow. I know some of the analysts on 24/7 and other places out there are saying, he is very young to be that size. So can he transition into college, into the college game and keep his weight in check? And also maybe even what Clemson likes to do, slim these guys down to then build them back up with a lot more muscle mass, which, if he's doing what he's doing right now, it's going to be really scary. You look at this guy right here in this film. He basically needs an elite offensive lineman to stop him. I mean, he's not getting stopped by anybody that I see on any of this film. And so that's my curiosity, I guess. I'd love to see what he's going to do in college. I can't wait to see what this guy can do, no matter what team he goes to. But again, I'd love to see him in orange for sure. Hey, if you like this video, make sure again to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and check us out as we do many different videos throughout the week. And we also have a couple of live shows that you can get and be a part of as well. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time, Tiger fans. And don't forget that our show primary sponsor is brought to you by Black's Tire Inc. in Westminster, South Carolina. Family owned and operated since 1971. If you need new tires, brakes, alignments, tire repair, or just looking for a friendly professional to answer your questions, stop by Black's Tire Inc., located 1415 East Main Street, Westminster, South Carolina, or give them a call. The number's on the screen, 864-647-9292.